Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video. I'm going to be doing a review and test of the Jeffree Star X Morphe brushes and sponges collection. So here they are right here. They're stunning. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen them in person yet, if you guys have even seen the video that Jeffree posted about them yet, but these are incredible. Like, just look at the packaging. It's so nice. I could, like, honestly, this bag is huge if you guys haven't seen it. And I'm so excited about these sponges and these brushes. I'm just so excited to get started. So I'm basically just going to be going over the products and actually just using them on my face and seeing if you can get a full face wear just out of these brushes. I know it's not exactly what they're intended for, but I want to see if it can happen. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I think we're just going to quickly go over the brushes and sponges and how much they cost and those kind of things. So here's the brush set. This is super cute, honestly. Like, I love his eyes in that. So pretty. And then there's just this bag that says Morphe X Jeffree Star. And then inside we have what we've all been waiting for, which is the brushes. Alright, so we have 7 brushes here, but like one of them is like an eyebrow brush, so I'm not sure if you don't count that as a extra brush, then you don't have to, but it technically is a brush. So do with that what you will. And then we have the foundation brush, which I'm so excited for because I don't usually use a brush for my foundation, but I feel like this could be really nice. So we're gonna try it out. And then there's this powder brush. And then he has this brush that he's just used for contour, so we're going to try that for contour today. And then just these 3 really nice eyeshadow brushes, all basically just blenders. And then, like I said, the eyebrow brush. For all these Canadian was like $66, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but it was around that price range. But they're sold out right now, but they said they're going to be coming back in stock, so you can always wait till they come back in stock if you didn't get your hands on them the first round. And then we have the sponges, which I already opened up, so it comes with 2 baby sponges and 1 big sponge. So this is just the regular Morphe highlight and contour sponge. I did not wet this yet because I'm not going to be using the stick. I'm going to be using the foundation brush. And then here's what the regular size of little baby ones is, and then this is the size of them when they're wet. And for those 3 sponges it was $21 Canadian. So honestly, I don't think that's a very bad deal. It's like $26 for 1 beauty blender, so I mean, that's a lot cheaper and a lot better. So whatever your discretion is, if you're not into Morphe, you're not into Jeffree Star, you don't have to buy these. I am not in any way saying that you need these brushes. I just think this video is fun, and I really want to see if I can get a full face look out of just these brushes and those sponges. Alright, so now let's actually get into the makeup. So first things first, we're going to be going with the primer. I have my Tatcha Silk Canvas, which I had a hard time getting open there for a second. And also, if you guys hear any like wind sounds, it's because it's like snowing and it's really windy outside. I do live in Canada, so don't mind those sounds. There's nothing I can really do about them, but we're just gonna work with them, do our best. Oh, I need a mirror, I guess. I'm sitting here trying to just put this on both lines, and I'm not that talented, okay? Which Jeffree Star mirror palette should I use? I wish I had an actual Jeffree Star mirror, though. Those are so nice, but like, it's like harder to get your hands on them when you live in Canada because you can't really order them off of Jeffree Star's website without paying like for shipping, and I'm not really into paying for shipping. And then you also can order them off of Beautylish, which is this awesome website where you can buy Jeffree Star, but it still charges you in American. It still is kind of expensive, but it's cheaper. Oh, my hair. Sorry, I didn't realize my hair looked crazy. So basically it charges you in American still, but it's like you get free shipping to Canada, but it's still kind of not the easiest way. The easiest way, honestly, at this point right now is the Morphe store opened in Square One Mall, which is in Mississauga, which is not far from where I live, and I would love to go there one day and just buy some Jeffree Star products because they're so good. Oh my gosh, the redness around my nose. This is from the winter, guys. My, like, everything, like my face, my scalp are so dry right now from all this snow, from this cold weather. It's not good. Literally, there was dry skin in my eyebrow. Like, that's just how dry my skin is getting. Alright, so now we're going to go in to the foundation, and I'm going to be using my YSL Touche Clé foundation with the foundation brush. Just let me get it out. But honestly, guys, that bag that these brushes come in is so nice. You could fit so many brushes in there, like it's not even funny. All right, so since I don't really know how much to use, since it's a brush, like I don't know if it'll apply more or less, I'm gonna start with one pump and then we'll work from there, I guess. And if you guys are wondering, I'm using my Jeffree Star Northern Lights palette as my mirror. Like, I'm getting paler and paler. You can see how dark this foundation is on me now. It's so weird applying foundation with a brush, but I honestly don't mind it. It's a very nice brush though, it's super soft. Like I said, this foundation's a little dark for me, but oh well. Alright, so I'm just gonna go finish blending this out and I'll be right back and let you guys know how I feel about the brush. Alright, so now I have my foundation all blended out. I still look kind of crazy because my under eyes are still not concealed, and this foundation isn't the most full coverage foundation, but it is also more on the lines of like a it's more on the lines like a tinted moisturizer. It's more along the lines of like a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not expecting the most coverage from it, but honestly, being blended out with the brush, it doesn't look too bad. So let's go into concealer then. So for concealer, I'm going to be going in to the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I'm going to be using my dampened little baby sponge. It's so cute. Like, I've never owned a little sponge like this before, but I'm really excited to use it. Alright, so I have the concealer on my face, and I'm just going to go and blend it out. I've actually never used one of these little baby sponges ever before, because I know that Beauty Blender, I think, makes them. But, like, obviously not this exact shape, because this is the Morphe shape. I don't know any other brands specifically that use this exact same shape like Morphe. But Beauty Blender has a little one of their own, in their own typical egg shape. And I honestly really like this. I feel like this would actually be really cool to apply your powder underneath your eye, because you get the powder applied really closely. I think I'm going to try that. Cool. Then again, I am only using these 7 brushes and these 3 sponges. So, we gotta make it work. Because, I mean, I don't know about most people, but I don't typically only use 7 brushes. At least I don't think I do. I feel like I use more than that. But I could be wrong. You never know. I don't sit there and actually count, so... Let's try the powder with the little blender. So I'm going to be using my Hourglass Veil Powder. I was going to call it the Vanish Powder, but that's the name of the foundation. So I'm just going to tap that in there. Okay, honestly, it applied makeup directly to the under eye, or not makeup. It applied powder to the under eye, not too bad. So I actually really like that. And I'm going to try the powder brush as well. I'm really excited about this. Plus, we're definitely going to have to multitask with this one today. It's going to be probably our bronzer brush, going to be our blush brush. This is going to be our everything brush today. So I'm just going to dip that into the powder and then just kind of sweep this over the rest of my face. Just pushing it in. Alright, so I applied powder on the face nicely. Don't have any complaints with that. Now I'm going to be trying to use this for my blush and my bronzer as well. So let's put this in some bronzer powder. Oh yeah, the contour brush. I should be using that for this. Oh, are you quick gonna switch that? I didn't even think about it. It's just such a small brush. I just wouldn't think to use it, but it honestly makes sense because it gets right in the little crevices. That's actually really nice. You can tell the difference from where I am applying the bronzer right now opposed to where I applied it before. like I forgot about this brush. It's so nice though. Like honestly, this collection so far is so nice. The quality is so high. I'm so impressed, and I'm just so excited that Jeffree came out with a product and like collaborated with a brand that is cheap and like affordable. I just love that because Jeffree mostly is more high end when it comes to basically everything. I'm just using this for the ambient lighting powders right now before I put on my blush. But like for the most part, Jeffree is very high end. He's very classy couture. Like he wears all Gucci. But this collection I feel like just shows a completely different side of Jeffree, and I love it. I love it. It's like so hard to use this little mirror because it's like kind of dirty. But I'm gonna go in with the blush now with the same brush. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This brush does not apply blush very well, but it's not a blush brush, so like, I mean, can't really blame it for not being good at something it wasn't meant to be doing. Alright, so I've used all of the face brushes except for one, which is the highlighter brush. I don't know if I pointed this out earlier or not, or if I called this a eyeshadow brush, but it is a highlighter brush. So I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star Mania MUA highlight. If I could ever get it open. This I'm pretty sure is the exact same brush as the regular Morphe highlighting brush, so I already know I love it. Like it just applies a highlight so nice, very pretty. I love that. And like such good quality, guys. Like literally, like these brushes are honestly so comfortable in your hand as well. Like that was the one thing I was kind of concerned about, is with these like odd shapes. I was afraid that it wasn't gonna go, but I'm gonna see one thing that I'm gonna test out and see if it works with the Northern Lights palette, because this form is very different when it comes to applying on the face. I'm gonna go with the pink shade. We're gonna see if this, it does. This applies his powders, or his Supreme Frost highlights so nicely. So now we got that like double highlight, very Jeffree Star-esque, and I'm going with the pink one. As you can tell, guys, I'm wearing a pink shirt because I mean, Jeffree. Yeah, so that's really nice that it actually applies these ones as well, because most brushes don't apply these well. And I've never tried my Morphe one for some reason because I didn't think it would work with these, but it does, and it's so nice. I love that. I hope that's showing up in the camera just as nice and pretty as it is. So I'm like moving around a lot, like don't mind me. All right, now I'm gonna quickly go do my brows off camera and then I'll be right back. So my eyebrows are on, and I was just thinking about it. I guess there's an eyebrow brush in the kit, but I don't use a powder or a pomade, so I don't really use brushes like that. But I'll definitely get used to the spoolie. I could even use it to like brush through my eyelashes after I put on mascara, just to kind of like declump. I don't know, there's lots of uses I can have for the brush. I just don't necessarily use it for what it's intended for, because I prefer my Anastasia brush pencil and then to use a little brow gel afterwards, which is what I did today. So now I'm gonna go in with the eyes, and of course this would not be a Jeffree Star video without using my Blood Sugar palette. We have two eyeshadow brushes. I think before I called the highlighter brush eyeshadow brush, but we actually have two eyeshadow brushes and one highlighter brush. But you can use the highlighter brush for eyeshadow, but it's intended for highlight, obviously. But yeah, so we have these two brushes, so I have to do one look with just these. So I'm sure I'm gonna go with something more simple today. Let me put that one brush down. So I'm gonna start off with this fluffy brush. This is the JS5. I was gonna call it the JH, but that's Jaclyn Hill's brushes. Oops, sorry. So I'm just going with something super light. So I'm gonna start off with Sugar Cane. Honestly, the only thing I'm really concerned about is my like lower lash line, because I really like to use that little stamper brush that I have, like the really flat one, and he didn't make one of those, so I can't use it today. But so far so good. This brush is super nice. It's applying shadow very nicely, not to mention just Jeffree's pigment in his eyeshadows are already so good, but I love it, love it, love it. Honestly, guys, I've been having really good eyebrow days lately. Like, really good eyebrow days. Like, obviously, you guys saw my eyebrow video. I go and get them done. So, obviously, they look super nice then. But I used to not be able to maintain them well after getting them done. But now I feel like I'm getting so much better at drawing them in. And I'm, like, really proud of myself, guys. Like, the amount of compliments I've gotten lately on my eyebrows is, like, a lot more than usual. Okay, so I just used the J8, or the JS, not JH, the JS5. So now I'm going to go in with the JS6, and I'm going to take, I don't know, I'm just doing something really light. So I'm probably just going to take Cake Mix, just to kind of add a bit of brown to this look. And this is obviously a smaller blending brush, so this will be more focused in the crease. Like, I think I'm just gonna go with a really subtle-ish eye. Obviously, subtle for me is different than subtle for other people, but I'm gonna go with Cake Mix in the crease, and then I'm probably just gonna put something really light and kind of sheer-ish on the lid, like Candy Floss, because I just love that. I love that eyeshadow so much. The wind is so loud, like it comes through my door and like you can hear it. Like, I'm sure you guys can hear it through the camera. Alright, so we have that in the crease, so I'm just gonna go back in with the other brush and not adding any more and just quickly blend it out just a little bit so there's no harsh lines. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go with my finger in the shade Candy Floss and just add that right on the lid onto both eyes. Ooh, I love this color. It's so pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna go back with the JS6 and I'm just gonna take it back into Cake Mix and just put that a little bit on my lower lash line. And also, I'm just going to go back with my finger and get some Candy Floss and put it underneath and just blend it out underneath my brow bone. I just love this color. It's like kind of like a duochrome. It's so pretty though. All right, so now I have my pink light eye look, if you guys can see that. All right, so that's it for the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to do what I usually do and spray some Urban Decay setting spray and then go in with my, I said Urban Decay setting spray, really weird. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara and lip products after. So now I'm going to go quickly do my mascara off camera and I'll be back to put on the lip product. So I just put a light coat of roller lash on because this is one of Jeffree's favorites. And now I'm going to go in with my favorite Jeffree Star lip combo, which is my Celebrity Skin lip liner and my Mannequin lipstick. Or I guess it's like a liquid lipstick, velour liquid lipstick, whatever he calls them. I just resharpened this, and like when you resharpen your pencils, it makes you feel kind of like a new person. Like, I was using this so flat before and now I can use it normal again. All right, so I have my lipstick on and that is everything. That's my makeup look. I'm actually so happy with how it all turned out. I think it looks really, really good. If I were to have to pick favorites, like ones that stood out for me, like I loved them all. Like literally they were all so good, but these three were definitely my favorite. I loved the foundation brush. I loved this powder brush. It was so nice and so soft. And this highlight brush is honestly, I feel like it's better than my regular Morphe one, so that's kind of weird, but I love it and I'm so excited. I also loved the eyeshadow brushes. They work so nice. I just have a bunch of others kind of like them. And then I really like the contour one, but I actually do have another brush that I like better for contour. But overall, it's still a really nice contour brush. And I was able to get an entire face of looks just using Jeffree's like brush collection. Like that's insane. Like 7 brushes. Actually, I only used 6 of them. I didn't use the eyebrow one. Like the sponges, I already know that I love this sponge because I already have it. And then the baby sponge worked so nice. So I'm really impressed, guys. Like this is honestly so worth your money. Like I'm not saying you have to buy. I'm not saying this is like a necessity and like you won't be able to get by. but one, it's a cute collector's item, and two, like they actually work really nicely, and the packaging's so different, and they're just so amazing compared to like so many other brushes out there, and more affordable than other brushes out there as well. So I would definitely give this a 10 out of 10. I don't know, guys. I'm really actually happy with how my makeup turned out today. I really love it. I also have a lot of Jeffree Star products on my face right now, but I'm really happy with how everything turned out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Have a super fantastic day, guys. Bye!